Okay, there we go. 720p 60. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have audio, we have video. Time is it? 11:42 a.m. here in Ireland. So, my friends, welcome back to the old channel here. Hope everybody is safe and well. So let me give you a little bit of an explanation what's going on here. We are on Ravensport. We are in the process of doing a little bit more testing on the Fendt Ideal 10T. I've been digging into the XML file a little bit more, trying to sort out some issues. I've also been looking on the interwebs at the official specifications from ADCO for the Fendt Ideal 10T. So there are various resources, PDFs, technical data, stuff like that. So one of the things I found when I looked on the technical data for the Fendt Ideal 10T is that there are um, there are options that you can avail of for the diesel, the fuel capacity, diesel liter capacity. There's a 1,000 liter capacity. There's a 1,250 liter capacity, and there is a 1,500 liter capacity. That is on the 10T, by the way. I'm not sure about the 9T. We're talking about the 10T here. But what I noticed about all the models from the 8T through to the 10T is that the DEF capacity, or the AdBlue, was 180 liters. Now we have the base model here, the Ideal 90. It has a fuel capacity of 1,000, and it has a DEF capacity, or AdBlue, of 38. So I dug into the XML settings as one does, um, and I changed some things. So as you can see here now, okay. So I've changed the fuel capacity now to 1,500 liters and 180 liters of DEF. Now, the official specifications for the harvester states that the maximum working speed is actually 25 mph. Mr. OTD, good morning, sir. How are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, sir. So, the maximum working speed in the real world of the Fendt Ideal throughout the entire range from the 8T to the 10T is actually 25 mph. Um, it might be a little difficult for the game to recognize 25 mph. I may screw with that a little later on to see can I get it, showing up as 25. I also tried to do. I also tried to give myself a configuration option here in the store where I could change the fuel capacity from 1,000, 1,250, 1,500. Unfortunately, when I edited the particular section of the XML script, basically I broke the mod. So there's more to it than that. I have to find out exactly where. There are sections of the XML file where you can have configuration settings in the shop, and I just kind of have to find it. Because ultimately what I would like to do is I'd like to be able to select the fuel capacity from 1,000, 1,250, and 1,500. As I said, the DEF value is 180 across the board, no matter what machine you get. I changed a small few other things, just tidying stuff up. So you might see here, I've actually changed the description, what it's titled to the Ideal 10T. So you see that I kind of wanted to, distinguish them. So other than that, I haven't really messed with anything else. In terms of the header, Mr. OTD, I believe I may have got rid of the errors. if you remember, there was a section of the script that referred to the error. You know, 26 is the road speed. Okay, that's all right. Yeah. I mean, if that's legit, then now actually OTD. I looked on the specifications. There is there's a header in the real world that is actually 50 foot, but it's not the power flow. It's the Dynaflex, right? There is a Dynaflex 93 a Dynaflex 9350, right? So in the real world, there's a Dynaflex 9350. There's actually a 9330, 40, 45, and 50. So there's a 12-meter header. There's a 13.7 and a 15 meter. But the point is that the power flow here is actually genuine. You can actually get a 50-foot header in the real world. So that's another thing. Now, as I said, I may have, we'll check it out. I may have gotten rid of the errors in the log. So what we'll do is we'll just check that out now. How do I get to the bloody shop? So let's rent this thingy out here. Okay. Right, let's pull up the log. Let's take a look. Let's go up to the log and see if there's anything showing up. So I decided to go on a base map. And, just in case, it's better to use a base map than a modded map in case you're having, any issues. So let's go through it here. I did get the latest patch OTD, so I'm on 1.7.1. There was some AI worker fixes in the changelog for the new patch, which we're going to get it for the Alpine farming DLC. There was very, very little actually in the new patch. It was more or less some AI worker fixes that I saw. Fendt Ideal 10T, the power flow. So far, so good. I don't see anything. No. What do you think of that? I don't see any warnings. Yeah, I don't see any warnings. I may have resolved the issue, my friend. I may have resolved the issue. Oh, are you not a bloody moderator? How are you not a moderator, OTD? Do you want to throw up the video for that? I can take a look at it. So yeah, I do have the PDF document from Fendt, and there, as I said, there is a Dynaflex 9350, and it's 15 meter header, 15 meter. There's also a 16 row corn header as well from Fendt. That is an option as well. I mean, we don't have any corn headers officially from Fendt. I don't think we do. I could be wrong about that. Let's see, are we? No, we don't. So yeah, the Fendt do have they have a 16 row header available, or 16 row. I mean, it's not this. This is the Capello. So I don't know. I'm wondering. See, I don't know whether he So this 50-footer, did he go into Blender and stretch out the header physically? Or did he just change the kind of the width, height, and depth of it? That's what I'm wondering. How did he do it? Did he actually physically change the model in Blender? Or did he go into the XML file and just change some of the specifications? Because if that was the case, then, if it's that easy to do, then I could just simply, screw with some of the the width, height, and depth, the specifications of these headers here and get them. I could make a 15-meter version of this, but I don't think it's that easy. I really don't. I think he had to go into Blender or something to do that. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Um, so yeah, it looks like now um, I've got all of the bugs fixed so far. So we're going to go up here. I still have to test it though. I want to make sure all of the the particle physics, the animations, you know, even though the log may not be showing up any errors, I think it's still quite wise to test the bloody thing. You know, make sure all the the various functions, the animations, the particle effects, all the various things are actually working. Because once you start screwing around with XML files, you're asking for trouble. Yeah, I think it's probably likely that he would have had to do it in Blender as well. I think so. I don't think it's just that easy to change a few numbers in. I mean, it's not like it's not like increasing the speed of a harvester or increasing the hopper capacity. There's more to it than that. For example, if I increase the hopper capacity of this to say 100,000 liters, there's more to it than that. Just because you increase the fill volume, there are other aspects of the mod that would have to be changed as well because you've changed the entire physics of the harvester. I agree, OTD. I absolutely agree. That's the only thing missing is the fact that it doesn't have its own header trailer. I absolutely agree with that. And there is nothing in game big enough to hold it. I mean, maybe this one. You probably have a shot at that one, I'd say, because because of the design of it. But it'll probably come out over the end. I'm just wondering. Let me actually no, hold on a second. Let me just get that one there. Let's take a look at this. Did I rent this already? So there's the Dynaflex. I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. And I rented two bloody things. Jesus. Okay, well that's right. So there is a way to put this on this thing, isn't there? You have to go from that side, don't you? Yeah, I think that's great. Oh, what the hell? Right, let's put this on this here. I'm just wondering if I can get that 15-meter header on this thing. So I haven't actually tried it before. Yeah, it's the only thing that's missing. What I tried to do was I used the the Midwest Durs, the 50-foot header. There's a trailer that comes with that, so that's what I ended up trying to use. It does fit, it does work, but that Midwest Durs, the quality of it isn't very good, in terms of I don't think that's correct. Surely to God, that's not right, is it? I have to put that more forward, don't I? It has to sit down in it. Okay, how am I going to get this now? Why would this thing, it won't go forward. The hell? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Well, I screwed that up, didn't I? God have mercy. Look at this. What a disaster. What an idiot. Shit. Whoa! Holy crap! Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. It's gone mad. Freaking flip my harvester. Holy Toledo. Oh dear, I'm not going to get this up, am I? Oh dear. I'm like a freaking a flipped over snail. That's terrible. How the hell did I do that? Bad driving, I suppose. Bad driving. So yeah, I've been spending the last 3 hours just kind of looking at the the XML and seeing what I could do with it. So I just decided, once I kind of got the little bugs fixed, or at least the warning errors, I test it out on a live stream. So I hope you're doing well, Mr. OTD. I haven't looked at the results of the election yet. I don't know what's going on with that one. What's your take, OTD? Do you think Trump will win it? I think he could. I think he could be very, very close. One thing I've learned over the last few years is never underestimate Donald Trump. Oh, Jesus. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? What the frack? What the hell is going on this? Hold on a second. Have I got this header on the wrong way? I probably have, I know there's a way to put the damn thing on. Or is this bloody header for corn or something? I don't know. Oh, oh. That's not it, is it? No, 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 no. That's wrong thing. Okay. Maybe that's it. Let's see if that works. Nope. I don't think that's it either. No, she's not secure, is she? No. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's been a while since I've used the bloody header threader. So yeah, did you get the patch yet for FS19? I believe it's a very small one. So do I have it too far forward? Oh, no, look at that. Hold on a second. No, no. No. Buttons. Lord have mercy. That's it. There we go. Okay. No, I guarantee you this bloody thing will fall off. There we go. You haven't loaded in a week? Are you going to be live streaming? You just taking a break, or have you just, I don't know. I mean, I get like that a lot as well, you know. You just kind of get you just don't want to, you know, turn on the PC or whatever, or play the game. I'm playing Sniper Elite, actually. I do like Sniper Elite. Oh god, I wish I had a player speed mod installed. But for the purposes of, you know, bug testing, I decided to, whoa! What the hell? Oh, my freaking equipment had gone mad. For purposes of bug testing, I decided to not have any, you know, other mods installed except this one. Okay, that's that. Oh Jesus! That. Oh wow. Okay. That's that's a lot bigger. Holy shit. Okay. I don't know about this thing. I mean, she'll fit in it, but well, you know, it's not exactly made for it. Covers up the rear beacon light, as you can see. Oh, that's a problem. Look at the pipe. Oh, the extended pipe is a problem. You see that, Dave? See the way the pipe is clashing? Oh. Oh, I can't. No, it's not the pipe. It's the header is too forward. It's too big. It's too big for this trailer. Excuse me. Yeah, it's way too big. You can't attach. You would have to push the header back further. But I mean that's that's going to be a problem as well. You kind of want to have it in the middle. So yeah. Basically, that means that, you know, no header trailers in game are compatible. You're gonna have to get something modified. You're gonna have to put this kind of trailer in Blender and physically stretch it out. You know, make it longer to accommodate the 15-meter there. That's a whole different kettle of fish, you know. So we've answered that question. So the animations and the particle effects are working on this thing. Chopper blades are chopping. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna be here for a while anyways. I want to do a little bit of testing, as it were. I'm gonna compare in-game stuff to the modified stuff. You know, I want to make sure everything works. That's the wrong bleeding header. That's a freaking Draper header. How did I do that? Now, I wonder if there's a way to use up the fuel usage quicker. I wonder if there's a way to do that. If I sped up time, you know, if I had the easy development console and I speed up time, um, you know, and I had the harvester turned on, would it use, you know, would it use fuel if it did it like that? I wonder would that work? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my driving was terrible today. What the hell is going on with me? Right, let's get this party started, shall we? As they say. Maybe I'll do a couple of contracts or something. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, I wonder if there's a contract out there that I could do. Let's check that actually. Save the game there. That's corn. That bloody. How much is that? Barley. Field 3 and field 22. I guarantee you they're tiny. 22. So that one there. Where's field 3? I don't know. Not much there, to be honest. No. So, choppers are chopping, the thingy there is working. Nope, 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 nope. Now, the one thing I don't understand about this particular mod is, why did he change? So see this here? See that? See like there's a belt? There's a bloody belt. See that? Oh, a second. That's the 90. See the belt here? So he's changed that interior. Look at that. It's completely different. I wonder if that's the configuration option that he was talking about. I wonder if that's what he meant, that you would change up the front of this thing. So they're totally different. Look at that. So this is the 9T base game, right? This is the 10T. Oh, it's actually different in real life. So they've actually changed it. Okay. I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up the original Agratonho mod, and I'm gonna see if I change the option that was originally there, if this head piece will you know, physically change. That would be interesting. If it does, then I'll know that there's something in the XML that needs help. not my bloody button pressing today. Right, let's take a look at particle effects and stuff like that. Do. Looks okay. The crop is going the full length of the harvester as well, as you can see. Or the header, I should say. We are getting dirt on the wheels, so that works. I would assume that wear and tear would be a component of this harvester eventually. I want to try something else here. Let me see, can I unload into this harvester here? Let's see, can I do that? Let's see if that's still a thing. Shit, I'm destroying all my freaking crap. God dang it. Why didn't I turn that off? That's stupid. Okay. Let's see if that's still a thing. It is, and it's filling up, as you can see. Right, now let's try the reverse of that. Let's see, can I fill the other harvester up? So this is stuff I should have really tested previously. I have noticed, OTD, that there is, so this extended pipe, there is no collision on the bottom of this pipe here. I've been trying to figure out where that collision thing is in the XML, but I haven't been able to find it yet. Because I kind of want to restore the full collision along the, the full length of the pipe. I haven't been able to find it. So that works anyways, that's good. Oh shit, I think we have a frickin' problem here. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? Uh-oh. Oh, I think we may have a problem here, my friends. Oh shit, I think I've broken it. That is not right, look at this. Oh dear. I think I've broken the frickin' mod. See that? I cannot fold in that. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've broken this thing. That is not good. Holy shit, how did I do that? So clearly I've screwed something up, probably in the XML. Well, that's kind of why you test. Yeah, it wouldn't allow me to unfold. That's the thing. It wouldn't allow me. Ooh, I wonder have I broken this mod. There was no option to unfold the harvester. It just disappeared. So can I replicate that issue again? See if I busted something. That definitely should not have happened. So can I break this thing? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one, I think. That should definitely not have happened. So I can fold the harvester even though there's crop in it. I wonder at what point are you not allowed to fold the harvester? There's something to that, isn't there? I wonder what the capacity level is before you can't unfold a harvester or fold a harvester. The animations there. Let's think of it there. Holy shit, 2.3 gigabytes? Are you sure about that? Jesus Christ. How, how did he do that? Holy crap. Holy shit, 2.3 gigabytes. There's no way it was that. I mean, my internet is fairly good, you know, but it's not bloody that fast. Uh, Adding compatibility for the expansion to the base game. Patch also includes improvements to Farming Simulator 19, including hardware for support for the Logitech G923 True Force wheels. The patch basically consists of two separate updates. Version 1.7, two updates. Version with 1.7 already included in the FS19 Premium Edition. 1.71. Adding compatibility for the Alpine Farming expansion. Fixed an issue with connection hoses on Alpine expansion tools on Xbox One. Added default config mapping for the Logitech G29 True Force. Improved game's behavior with Tobii Eye hardware, so that's eye tracking. Added support for Connect or for 3D Connections Space Mouse. I don't know what Space Mouse is. Improved pipe behavior on the New Holland FR780 and Roston Mash F2650. Fixed issue with surface sounds when players exit or re-entering a vehicle. Fixed visual issues with the Fendt 900, Great Plains, the Kroger, New Holland CR390, and Stroutman EK802. Fixed issue with selling fill triggers. Fixed AI, so the other ones are kind of AI. Reduced attacher joints size on Lizard Pickup 78. Fixed controlled issues with axis components plus front loader tools. Okay. I mean, I guess that's that's fine. That's a bigger patch than I expected. Oh dear. Holy crap. So you see that, OTD? See the no, is that normal behavior? Sapporo's gamer, how are you, sir? How are things? Is that normal behavior there? See the way right at the end of it, the black part goes through the tree. Is that normal behaviors? Is it supposed to be like that? I can't remember. That is solid. That's solid. So it's literally just the it's just the rubber part that is that doesn't have collisions. I would imagine that's like the way it's supposed to be in game, I guess. I'll have to try out the 9T to see if there's a collision on the rubber part. Probably is. I'm just wondering if it is. Probably the rubber section. Let's try that out. That's interesting. So the rubber boot here has a it's got a collision on it. So this is the AT in game. That's interesting. There's a collision on that as well. Okay. Let's try this out. Yeah, so there's actually a collision on the rubber boot. The in-game version. Now, sometimes that could be beneficial, or it depends what you want out of the game, I suppose. Sometimes people prefer not to have a collision on the the end because it just makes it easier. Tipping into large trailers. You know. So obviously he has chosen to not have a collision on the rubber boot section. I don't know where in the XML settings that is though. I haven't been able to locate that option yet. Right, let's do some of this a little bit manually here. Let's fill up this tank. Now I do wonder so I wonder if there is a way to to quickly reduce the fuel capacity of this harvester. Could I, if I was to speed up time, would that work? Or if I was to use the easy development console, could you reduce the capacity of the fuel in the tank with the easy development console? I wonder. So I'd like to be able to test the kind of the capacity and stuff of this thing. I mean, is it actually 1,500 or what? So I suppose if I had the def mod, see, I'd have to empty the tank to know, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd have to find a way to empty the tank, to and then to refill it. How would I do that? I wonder. You know what I could do? I don't know. Will that work though? No, I don't think that would work. I'm just my brain is kind of working here to see what options I have. I don't think that would work. I mean, I suppose the only other option is to bloody use the bloody harvester. But it's going to take a long time to get rid of 1,500 liters, you know. See, what I'm thinking of doing is quitting the game, going into the XML file, reducing the fuel capacity to, like, I don't know, 10 liters, right? Uh, get rid of the 10 liters in game. Go back out, change the fuel capacity to 1,500. I don't know. I don't think that would work though. I don't think that would. I think it would reset itself or something. I don't think it would reduce the diesel capacity to zero. I think if I did that, basically once you load in the game, it would probably reset itself. I think. One thing I can do is I can test the def level. I can do that because I do have the def mod. So I can test that. Let's do that actually. Let's get the def. Let's test it and see if it's 180. There we go. Ah, shit, I suppose get a trailer, I guess. frickin' truck as well, I suppose. Where is the goddamn trucks? There we go. Let's go with this guy. Times it. There's not going to be no mods today. It's too early yet. Shit, they're not showing up. Why are they not showing up? God damn it, don't tell me I have to load the freaking game again. Why the hell didn't they just load in? Okay, no, it should not have done that. It should have restarted the game and loaded in those mods. Why didn't it do that? That was weird. See that? Now they're there. So see here, I changed some of the information on the mod. So I changed the author information to unknown. I changed the version number to 1.001. I got rid of there was some options in the mod description XML for German, French, and Brazilian or Spanish language. I got rid of those because I mean I only do English. I changed one of the descriptions here. Changed the max speed to 26 MP8. So I've adjusted some of the text here on the mod. Oh, excuse me. Ryzen 5000 is out today. I wonder if they're actually in stock. It should be soon, actually. When they it's 2 p.m. I think they launch it. Let me just see if there's actually anything out there. Checking on Amazon. Ryzen 5900X. No, I wouldn't mind, but the price of the 3900X has actually gone up. Would you believe it or not? $3900X. So you have the 3900X here on Amazon Germany. The XT version is 470, and the non-XT version is 421. So I don't know. That's a substantial price difference. Yeah. As I said, I've done that now. Well, no, well, there was options. I saw 1,000 liters. I saw 1,000 liters, 1,250, and 1,500 liters. I don't know if they're like tank extensions in the real world or something, but the depth across the entire range was definitely 180, not 38. So, as I say, I changed that. So yeah, what I'd like now, I'd like a 16-row corn header from Fendt. I'd like the I'd like the Dynaflex header, the Fendt Dynaflex header, in various width options, or just go into the store and be able to select them, toggle them, various lengths. 3D tracks, definitely would like that. Oh, there was an entry as well. There was an entry in the XML file for the Michelin wheels, twin wheels. Uh, the original, but the dual twin wheels. There was a separate XML entry for those. I deleted that one completely because it's not part of the original mod, as it were. So yeah, 3D tracks. I'd love to be able to get in this thing. In real life, has he got it animated? I was looking at the joystick in real life. Not a joystick here. Now I can't see the front of the joystick, but it does look like there's something. See the way the guy's hand there? There is a button at the top there. So yeah, I think he might have accurately modeled the joystick here, because in the real world, if you've seen the joystick on the the website, it has buttons, left and right. There are buttons on the front of the joystick for various options or functions. Oh, they use all sorts of rebanded Capella. Ah, that's interesting. But they have it branded though, don't they? They'd have it branded Fendt and in a black color, but Capella probably make it. I've got a modified version of the 16 row Quasar, and I can change the color of it, but I don't know if I can change the branding. I can definitely change the color of it. I'm just wondering, actually, where is that Quasar header? I had that mod. It's one of these mods that I kept on to. I'm seeking to find that thing. It would be under Quasar, wouldn't it? Name. Unreverted. Minimus Majoris. Give me a second here. Helianthus? That's not it. No, I have a Helianthus. I've got the sunflower header. I thought I had a Quasar. Oh, okay. Alright. My mistake. I thought I have the Helianthus that you can color, but I don't have the Quasar. I don't think that's a thing in the game, is it? No, that's not. Yeah, you can change the color, but you can't change the branding on this thing. And yeah, you see in there the Capella thing. In real life, the joystick buttons are vertical, not side by side. So this particular design here isn't accurate. I wonder, did he take this joystick from something else? I wonder wonder did he transplant this from some other vehicle? I wonder. You think maybe he did that? Maybe he took it from some other mod and kind of just stuck it in there. Or did he like model it, from scratch, I wonder. Why can I not unload? Can you not unload on the fly in this thing? I thought you could. You can now. Can you not unload while can you not force unload while harvesting? I thought you could force unload while harvesting. I thought that was a thing. Yeah, I was looking at the pictures as well. Um, I mean, it looked like to me that they were on top, but I mean, I could have been wrong. So you know, the left and right thingies looked like they were on top, and then there were three buttons on the front of the joystick where his hand is over. You can see one of them, and there's another couple of buttons underneath the top button. Can't unload while harvesting. I thought you could. So I guess what I'll do is I don't know. Maybe I'll try run this machine into the ground and see can I use up the bloody fuel. As I said, what I tried to do, but I couldn't figure it out. Um, so what I wanted to do was have an option in the menu where you could select, you know, 1,000, 1,250, 1,500 liters, you know, to give people an option, you know. But I couldn't figure it out. I'm sure there's got to be a way to do that. I wonder if I wonder because I've increased the fuel capacity from 1,000 to 1,500. Has the physics, you know, the dynamic, you know, has the physics of the machine changed? I wonder, because you can't like adjust it to 20,000 liters without something changing, right? I mean, there has to be some other aspect of the mod that would need adjusting because of that. I mean, surely if you had 20,000 liters of fuel in the tank, the weight of the vehicle would change, wouldn't it? And the whole dynamics of it would change, how it drives and feels with 20,000 liters of diesel. Mr. Mouse, how the heck are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. So the reason I asked that is I'm just wondering if I needed to change some other value other than the fuel capacity. You know what? I really thought I could force unload while driving. I thought that was a thing. I thought it. See, there you go. Look, I know you could bloody force unload while harvesting. See, I knew that was a thing, RTD. Freaking sure I'd done that before. There you go. So so mouse, just get you up to speed. So I've increased the I was we were well I was and OTD kind of confirmed it as well. So in the real world, right? The Ideal 10T and the other harvesters as well. There are options for well we figured out the real world capacity of the DEF or the AdBlue is 180 liters, not 38. There's an option from Fendt for 1,000 liters, 1,250, and 1,500. So I changed it to 1,500 liters. Well, I'm wondering, do I have to now change some other value because of that? Yeah, look, you can do that, OTD, force unload while harvesting. I knew that was a thing. Well, what we're trying to do here is we're just trying to it looks like it will not force node onto a straw. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Actually, you're absolutely right that it won't force unload on top of um, the straw here. I suppose we can demonstrate that. It's, yeah, see, it's not coming up. So, and when I move, so that's what was happening. It won't force unload on top of the straw. Interesting. Ah, and it stopped. See that? See the way it stopped. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know. I've been playing this game since since it came out, and I did not know that. So ear, what's it? Ear BGRR or ear? Thank you very much, sir. Good stuff. We're learning things today, people. We are learning things. Air burger. Okay, there you go. Air burger. Okay, that's fine. That's better. Yeah, so we've learned a little bit more there. When you increase the capacity, do you mean the hopper capacity or the fuel capacity, Mouse? As I said, if I was to, hypothetically, if I was to increase the hopper capacity to 100,000 liters, you would have to change something else, right? You can't just do that because the physics and the dynamics of the harvester will completely change, the weight of it and everything. And you probably wouldn't be able to drive with the bloody thing. So to kind of go over again what I did, I said this is the original mod by Agratonho. Um, the rear hitch at the back, when you attach a header trailer, has been fixed. Um, I've done some kind of minor tweaking, housekeeping stuff, right? So I've changed the name from, to Ideal 10T. I've changed the speed that it displays as 26 mph. You see that? I've increased the fuel capacity from 1,000 to 1,500. The depth level from 38 to 180, which is real world. Okay. As I said, there is an option in the real world for the 10T for 1,500 liters. Um, I got rid of the twin wheels. What else? There was some other little minor scripting errors that were very, very, tiny, small things that needed adjusting. It was just kind of a few errors in the actual script file, that needed to be adjusted. In terms of the header, I've now got rid of all the errors for the header. I got rid of the option to change the logo here. So in the original script file, there was an option for Massey Ferguson, but there was also an option for Challenger that was in there as well. So it's kind of a case of true false. I switch it on or off. So you can either switch it to false or you can delete the lines of script. So what I did was I deleted the lines of script. But if you wanted to, you could just switch the value from false to true. So oh shite. Hey Noah, how are you, sir? How are things? Satikar Singh. Apologies, sir, if I butchered your name. I do apologize. Thank you all for tuning in, my friends. This is a kind of a I've been doing some edits, XML edits on this harvester here. This is a mod by Agrotonho, the Fendt Ideal 10T. What separates this harvester from the in-game version, well, is this. No steering column. And so that's a big deal. 790 horsepower, which is real world. The pipe is extended. Got rid of the the Euro warning symbols. We have the header here is 15 meters. Okay, compared to the in-game version, which is 12. So there was a few little bugs so that for example, the Agrotonho mod, the header trailer here. So when you attach a header trailer, there was no sound. We got that fixed, and the log is now clean. So you can see the log there now. It's no warnings have been thrown up anymore. But I did have to get rid of some options in order to get rid of those warnings. There was an option in the originally there was an option that you could so you got an option here where the you could have a flexible or rigid header. So the draper headers, the way you can have flexible and rigid headers. Agrotonho had that option, but it threw up some errors in the log. So I basically just got rid of those options, and now it's log free. Now, as I said, because this mod is, it's not my work. Someone else has done it. Copyright and not to piss anybody off. Unfortunately, my friends, I won't be able to make this particular modified version available. I believe the way it works is you can take a mod, you can edit the script, you can add things to it, but you can't distribute it. You can't upload it to various websites. You can do your own private edits and not get into trouble, but you can't distribute it. So that's kind of what I've done. Now, if people want me to go show the XML file or show exactly what I edited, I could certainly do that, but it's really not that hard. It really isn't. Do I mod? Absolutely not. No, I'm definitely not a modder. I've never even attempted to edit an XML file. But so we did a couple of days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I discovered a bug while using this harvester that I hadn't noticed before. So I was attaching a header trailer to the back of it, and there was no sound. When you attach or detach a header trailer, no sound. So me and OTD were talking about it, and it bothered me a lot, So I kind of, the next day I put the feelers out to the Farming Simulator community, and one of the guys that I watch on Twitch, which is Mr. Santini Hawk, he has a Twitch channel, you guys should check him out. But anyway, one of these guys in the chat there, I mentioned it in the chat, and he says, look, send me the file and I'll see what I can do. So I sent him the file, came back to me a couple of hours later, and the bug was fixed, So that then inspired me to try my hand at XML editing, as it were. So, you know, I unzipped the zip file, opened up the ideal XML file with Notepad, and there's a bunch of script, and so I kind of just looked at it and seeing what values are which or what corresponds to which. So no, I'm definitely not a modder. A real, doing some XML edits is not modding. It really isn't. Modding is when you have Giants Editor and Blender on Maya and actually create mods from scratch, like a proper 3D artist, Um, increasing a hopper capacity to 100,000 liters, or increasing the speed of a tractor to 100 mph. That's not modding. That's just XML editing, and it's very easy to do. A donkey with a cart up his ass could do it. And so yeah, I mean, the real deal guys who actually go into Blender and who are actually creative, they're the real modders, So yeah, that's I didn't know that now about the fact that it wouldn't unload over the straw. That's interesting. So what I'm going to try and do here, and obviously I'm going to have to do it offline. I'm going to try and wear down the fuel capacity of this harvester to 0 and fill it up, because obviously I want to see how many liters of fuel it will take. Now, if anybody knows a shortcut way to get rid of the fuel inside in the tank here, that would be awesome. But I don't know of a way to do it. No, absolutely not. No. That's what I'm talking about is just XML editing. That's completely different. That's just changing a few values in the script. You know, for example, in the script file, you can read down through the script, and for example, you'll see a listing for like a fuel capacity, just say for example, and it's 1,000 liters. So you can change that to whatever the hell you want. Do you think that will work, Mouse F11? Surely that won't work, will it? I didn't think that was a thing. See, I don't have it installed. Did you guys get the patch today? 1.7.1. Apparently it's 1. What did you say, OTD? 2.3 gigabytes? Jesus. I don't know why it's that big, but whatever. Yeah, so it's been updated, as you can see, 1.7.1. Where's the easy development thing? I don't know if this will work. let's see if it'll work. Is it going to get rid of the fuel in this harvester? Okay. Do I have to get in the vehicle? Is that how it is? I have to get in the vehicle? Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. There we go. Ah! Empty. Does that mean I'll empty it? No. Is that right? No, I've screwed that up, haven't I? That's not it. Motor temperature. Adjust dirt. What's the maximum amount of dirt in this thing? Does anybody know? Vehicle set operating time. Reload vehicle. What does that mean? Global wiper state. Remove tire tracks. Delete all vehicles. Vehicle distance. Tension belt. Vehicle debug. So where is the thing for the fuel? Uh, Tip area. Tip ground. That's just the weather. Speed multiplier on. Extra time scale. Time warning. Player state. Jump. Cell. HUD. Super strength. Oh, I have super strength. Okay. Field index. That's just field. We'll see about that. I wouldn't count your chickens quite yet, Noah. We'll just have to wait and see the end result there. Field unit 1, field unit 2. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. Hey, Millie, how are you? How are things? Unfortunately, my friends, this is single player only at the moment. Do apologize. So there's Def and Diesel, but that's Phil. How do you empty? Oh, we did! Woohoo! We bloody did it. Excellent. Oh shit, how am I going to drive the frickin' harvester? Oh, god dang it. Son of a beast. Hold on a second. I'm in the vehicle, aren't I? Crap. So that worked, but how am I gonna drive to the bloody the petrol station to fill it up? You know what I should do while I'm here? Because I should get some def. So you see the ad blue here? So we're gonna need 4 of them. So I mean I'll know right away actually. I mean if it's 180 liters, I'll know straight away. So there's def empty. Oh shit. It won't turn on without any def. Look at this. You son of a beast. It won't turn out with any def. Oh my god. Okay. Now, how am I going to, shit. How am I going to do that? See, I don't have it. Oh, that does def. Okay. Holy crap. No, no. No. Buttons. Lord have mercy. Freaking buttons. Okay. This should work. Okay. No, wait. This. Can I not fill these up? The hell? Ah, shit. Ah, god dang it. So now I can't frickin'. Okay, this is a disaster. Huh? Oh shit, you're right. I'm an idiot. Refuel didn't. Oh, god dang it. See, it won't work without the def. Shit. That is weird. I can't believe that's a thing. Because of DEF, the petrol station doesn't support DEF, so that's why I had to put that down. I tried to fill the trailer with the DEF canisters, but it didn't work, as you just saw. And I'll try it again, but I don't think it's going to work. So this particular mod here, it does support DEF. Okay, so this one here, right? So it does support both of them. But when I go over here to the canisters here to fill up, it will not fill up. Watch. I get no fill trigger, and I have the thing selected. See that? So there's no fill trigger. So I don't know. Yeah, I could do that, but I mean I could. See, it won't start without DEF. See that? But I have no idea how much that was, though. That's the thing. It doesn't tell you how many liters that was. You see that? I don't know. Let me there's no option to open. See that? There's no option to open it. I know what you're saying, like you know, tankers and stuff like that, or you know, milk tankers. You have to open the top of it to get it to fill. That's not an option on this thing. So when you enable the DEF mod, you know, it adds that trailer, this, you know, modified trailer in it. Now the only way I can think of else is to put 180 liters of DEF into this. So that's 205 liters, right? Okay. Clearly says 205 liters. So if it's right, so I should have 25 liters left in that thing if it's correct. I mean, 180 minus 25 is, or 180 plus 25 is 205. See, no, she won't work. So I have to fill this up now. Okay, no, I can't get it any better than that. Why would it frickin' show up as refill? The hell? See that? It won't bloody turn up as refill. Oh my god. What the hell? No, it will not frickin' work without that def in the tank. And you can't select like you know, a bloody number. You know, you can't select, you know, remove 20 liters of def or some shit like that from it. It's either empty or full, and that's it. There's no freaking trigger from this either. What the hell? Why is there no trigger from this? Because it's full. I don't know. Let's try the fuel thing. See can I get that to work. So yeah, if you want to get the original file of this, I mean, just Google search Fendt Ideal 10T FS19. You should be able to find it. You know. Now I've got a fill trigger there. You see that? We have a fill trigger. Okay. Now, okay. I don't know if this will work, but we'll try it. Diesel empty. Tank is now empty. No fuel. Start filling. Fortunately, once again, it doesn't show you how much fuel it's actually, you know, been put in. So see that? It would be nice if you were able to see, you know, how much you know, how much fuel are actually putting into the you know, the tank. Some kind of an indication on the HUD here. I did see an option for that in the XML file, where you could display the fuel limit in the HUD, but it was set to false. I might actually go in into the XML file again and set that to true and see what happens. You know, maybe it might blow up the mod, but we'll try it. I wonder what would happen if I set it to true. Would it actually show the fuel level in, you know, in liters? $1,874. Okay, so that's how much that cost, right? Now I have a plan. I have a plan, people. Let me show you this. The 9T, 1,000 liters. If it's less than 1,874 liters, then we know that it's working. Or if it's less than $1,874, I should say. Okay. Right. So let's empty this. Okay. Fuel empty. You have to refuel. Let's see how much it costs. This should tell me. If it's a less amount than 1,874, then we know that the fuel capacity thingy has worked. Because obviously 1,000 liters of fuel is going to cost less than 1,500 liters of fuel. Well, there you go. Yay! So that's definitive, my friends. It works. It freaking works. Awesome. Lovely jubbly. Very, very nice. So yeah, it does work. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. There's got to be another way to do this def thing. There's got to be another way to do it, right? I don't know. Let me see. Can I see? Can I figure that one out? That's the 8. See, I'm an idiot. That's the 8V. That's 38 liters. That's not what I wanted to do. It's this one I want the bloody thing to check out. So yeah, the original file is 38 liters of depth. This is 180 liters, which is, you know, real world. So in the real world, you know, the capacity of the depth for AdBlue is actually 180 liters, not 38 as it is in game. So that's kind of why I did that, you know. You know, I downloaded the specifications of, you know, Ideal, you know, Fendt. So that was one. See that? It works. Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, it works. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that definitely worked. So yeah, there we go. We proved that. Good stuff, my friends. Good freaking stuff. Do. So he's also adjusted the prices of the harvester as well. I think it's probably more realistic. So in game it's 465,000, and he's changed it to 654. Based on my research and what I've read, that is actually more a realistic real world price. Okay, so you can see there the edits I've made. So in game is 1,000 liters of diesel, 38 of def, 24 mph, but you actually drive 26. But you know, the display is 24. This one, 1,500 liters, 180 liters of def at 26 mph, and you know, it's showing us 26. You know. So for example, in game, right? So this is the AT, the base version. It displays as 26 mph, right? That's what you drive at. But the shop item says 24. See? So what I did was I adjusted it to be, you know, more realistic to what you actually play it in game. If that makes sense. So yeah, so said you know, there are plenty of documentation, PDF files on all the Ideal range, you know. I don't know, maybe Giants, when they were making this mod, had, I don't know, some kind of, see, when they made this mod, like, the 10T was like, I don't know, wasn't quite released yet, I don't believe. Or the 9T wasn't out yet, or close to being out, something like that. So maybe they just didn't know you know, they didn't have the AdBlue volume or tank capacity, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we fixed it up now. I love the def mod. I don't know. I mean, it's only on PC, but it's a really nice, you know, mod. It adds a little bit of extra dimension to the maintenance of your vehicle. You know, so if you are on PC, I personally recommend the Def mod because it's realistic. Especially in Europe or probably in the US as well. I assume AdBlue or DEF or Def is a real world thing. So at this point, I don't think I can change any more on this mod. I really don't. Um, so what I would love to see now, but anything further from that is going to require someone with Blender skills, a proper modder. I'd love to be able to have 3D tracks. All right, so these are not 3D tracks. Also, in the real world, I don't know if you guys know, there are track width options. So there's you can get the width of the tracks from 30 to 36 inch. I don't know what comes as standard with the I don't know how wide these are. These might be like 30 inch. But yeah, there are options for a 30 between 30 and 36 inch you can do in the real world. I'd like to be able to put a license plate on the back here and have working lights on the so you see the sides here. I'm sure you've seen tractors and mods with uh, illuminated license plates. I'd like to be able to do that or have it as an option. I'd like to be able to have revere, reverse lights. So when I reverse, the reverse light, the white reverse lights that you have on tractors. I'd like to be able to do that, have that as an option. So when I reverse, especially at nighttime, I'll get, it lights up and stuff. So that's another one I'd like to do. In the real world, there is the header here, the Dynaflex. So there's a in the real world they have a Dynaflex 9350, which is a 50-foot header, and you can get other options as well. You can get a 40-foot, a 45-foot, a 30-foot. I think they go from 30 to 50 foot. You can get different lengths. So I'd like that. Then they have as OTD taught me, they have a Quasar header, a 16-row corn header, but it's all black. It's got the Adcore Fendt colors, and obviously it's branded Fendt instead of Capello. So I'd like that as well, and a header trailer. One thing this mod is sorely missing is a header trailer for this 15-meter header. And so other than that, she's looking freaking awesome now. No bloody bugs anymore. Well, at least no errors in the XML file, or the log, I should say. So there we go, my friends. Another stream from me. Another one bites the dust, as they say. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, my friends. I'm going to do a little bit of things offline. I want to check out Valleycrest Farms. I've been afraid to open the log file on Valleycrest Farms, so I'm going to do that now and see what kind of log or errors come up in that map. I think that would be interesting. Anyways, my friends, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you again. I don't know quite when, but if you're subscribed to the channel, hopefully you should get an alert. You never know about YouTube these days. But take care, my friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.